Namaskar and welcome to the family of Planet to Soul Astrology. So friends, today we will talk about Surya placed in first house in the chart. Surya, that is sun, our soul, Atma, energy, positivity, strength, your life pattern, your standard of living, your desires, your ambitions, everything is ruled by sun. So sun is the major factor in our solar system without which we cannot breathe even, because this helps in the recycle of birth. Sun plays very important role in giving rebirth to the Atma. But again, that is a different chapter. So here we will talk about the Surya placed in first house in the chart. Now, if we talk about Surya, when it is placed in the first house in the chart, that means first house out of 12 house is a Karaka for sun. First of all, this is a Karak house for sun. Why it is a Karak house for sun? Because it indicates the east direction and from east only sun rises. So for Aries sign, that is of Mars sign, as per Kalpurush Kundali, sun is said to be Karaka, and even if you are having any zodiac in your ascendant, if you have sun in the Lagna, you will be getting major characteristics of sun in your chart, even though if it is debilitated in your chart. Then again fruits will vary, but the major characteristics of ambitions, of ego, of introvert nature, many a times dominance will never go from your nature. So whenever actually sun was so powerful that as per one mythological story, the sun, the Surya Patni was so annoyed with the tej, with the ojas, or with the brightness and with the strong rays of sun, that she left his house and went to his parents' house, and then she made ghor tapasya that I want to go back to my husband, but he is having so much strong brightness that whenever I go near him I get burnt. That is the strength of sun. So Lord Shiva booned her, वरदान दिया उसको कि I will divide the rays of sun into 12 directions or into 12 ways, so that it won't become very difficult for you to be near to him. That is why in our chart also the sun is divided into 12 houses. That is why in one house only we don't get the strong rays of the sun unless and until degrecal position of sun we see in the chart. So this stage, this brightness was divided into 12 equal parts, and then the story started. So this is a mythological story for easy understanding the capacity of the Surya Devta. Surya Devta is the king of all planets and moon is the queen of all planets. Surya rules the skin color of, that is melanin, the particular factor in our skin which gives the color of skin. So skin rules over this melanin factor. That is why always the morning sun rays are advised to each and everybody to go for and to get the blessings, to get the rays of this sun medically also, as it gives vitamin D also, and for any skin problems also, specifically for jaundice and for liver problems. This sun rays, morning sun rays, plays very helpful role. So now coming back to Surya, whenever placed in first house, it becomes Karaka for first house, as I said, because it denotes the east side. As per Kalpurush Kundali, the zodiac of Aries comes in the first house. So Sun becomes Karaka for the first house to give the best of the fruits. Now whenever Sun is placed here, whenever it is placed in from 0 degree, we could say from 1 degree to 10 degree, it becomes most powerful to give the fruits. And if it is a planet like Aries, it becomes exalted in Aries sign and it becomes debilitated in Libra sign, because opposite to Aries sign is a Libra. So here if it becomes exalted, opposite sign it becomes debilitated. Same with all the planets, opposite side becomes debilitated for the same planet. So whenever the Surya is up till 10 degrees, it becomes exalted, and in Naumancha also it remains in the exalted position if it is between the 0 to 320 degree. If you have your Surya in Aries sign, in Aries sign, or even if in Leo sign, or even if in Sagittarius sign, if it is between the 0 to 320 degree, obviously in your Naumansha chart it will become exalted, and this Surya will give you best fruits to gain in terms of any government related things, any royal treatments, any royal circle, political circle, or any lavish facilities. Even though if you are earning less, you have so good reputation, so good respect in the society, so good respect amongst your friend circle. In the village also you will be playing a role of sarpanch, the main person, mukhya of the village, many a times we see. But whenever this Surya comes in your first house, it raises your ambitions, it raises your confidence level, unless and until it is debilitated in the chart. When Sun comes in the first house, it will give you dominating nature, or it will give you such a nature that you wish that everybody should listen to you, and always you stick to the same dicta that if all are listening, then only I will go ahead. Always you want to be the leader, always you want to be the king. So this is the main quality of Surya placed in the first house. As this Surya will be aspecting the 7th house of your spouse, of your partner, that partner will also suffer from your egoistic nature, from your dominance many a times, unless and until planet like Mars or Saturn is placed in 7th house, then it will again give different fruits in the chart. But when Sun is placed in your first house, you may have connection with the government jobs. If Mars is also very strong in your chart, if Sun being a lord of 10th house is placed in your first house, that means in Scorpio Lagna, if you have Scorpio Sun in your first house, then you may be connected to some government projects or government job or government authorities many a times. And then again we have to see the position of Mars in your chart. So this Sun makes you very sattvic by nature. Even though if you are stubborn, if you are confident or overconfident, but still you will never leave your sattvikta. That means you will never leave your ethics, you will not be diverted to do the bad things, you are always there to help the people, unless and until this Sun is afflicted with Rahu, because Rahu is totally shadow, Rahu is shade, Rahu will eclipse the Surya. But if other planets are there with the Sun, if it is within the 7 degrees or from 5 to 7 degrees, they become combust. Why they become combust? The very common logic is there when sun is there. If you go near the sun, the rays become so high for you that you cannot tolerate it, and you get deteriorate condition, or you get faint, or you get dehydration, because you get burns, you get burnt. There is a tanning of your skin whenever you go in sun also. Same way, when planets go near to sun, they lose their properties, they lose their characteristics, and they become combust to give their fruits in their full level, in their full extent. So it is always better that there should be enough distance between sun and another planet if they are posited in one house only. Sun always wish that such people, whoever having sun in the lagna, they always seek their people should obey their orders. For example, I will tell you, if you try to see at sun with bare eyes, immediately you get sneezing and your head goes down. So sun makes you to make your head down. It gives you sneezing because of his rays. How dare you look at me like this? So same way, sun posited people in first house have this nature, that how you could see into my eyes unless and until I allow it to do. See, this is the basic thing what I am saying. Then again it depends on the aspect on this sun, whether Jupiter is aspecting it or whether Mars is aspecting it, because when Mars is aspecting, again the person becomes violent, very angerful person, short tempered person. Then again we have to see all these things. Now whenever sun is there in the first house, if it is placed in Aries sign, then it becomes exalted, but if it is in Aries sign in Ashwini nakshatra, it becomes exalted in the till 10 degrees. After that also it remains exalted in 4th charan, but in 3rd charan the proper fruits it gives when it is in Mercury charan of 3rd pada. It will definitely give the best fruit to the native, name, fame, respect, reputation, everything. Such people gain all the facilities like a government, like a royal services they get in the life. Even the people who are having sun in the first house, they are the person who have to look after their family. Many a times such people, even though father is there, they have to look after the whole family, they have to act like a father. This is the major fruit of sun placed in the first house. Whenever sun is placed in the first house, you may be having very good relations with your employees. If the employees are like Mercury or Moon, if in your 6th house Moon or Mercury is placed, you may be the major factor, even though you are holding the same position as them, but you will be the main person in the office. And unless and until they call you, you will never go to talk to them. Always people have to call you, you will not go directly. See, in many charts I have seen that doesn't mean that you are not a good person, but you are having characteristics of Surya in you, that's it. But you are a sattvic personality, you are very soft hearted person, you get hurt very fast. And if the Surya is in say Mercury nakshatra, then again it will give very good fruits in the field of accounts, in the field of medicine, in the field of media also. Many a times if Mercury is very good in your chart, if Mercury is posited very good in the chart, again you are very good in the field of media. In if Mars is placed very good in the chart, or Mars is associated with the Surya, you may be into technical knowledge, or if this Surya is connected, being the 12th lord, if Surya is placed in your Lagna, you may be having low resistance power within you. So this Surya plays very important role whenever it is placed in your first house. The person will be having uh, skin like copper, you know, whenever Surya is placed in the Lagna, and person will be having big forehead. Many a times if Jupiter is connected with this Surya, or Jupiter is aspecting this Surya, these people are having very bright or ojasvi face, you know, very tej is there in their face, or very tej in their eyes they have got. If it is connected with the planet like Saturn, you may be having specs in your early age, you may not be getting along with your father. Now here we have to see that in Aries Lagna, again though even if it is exalted, but being a Yoga Karak planet in Surya Dasha, Antardasha, this Surya will give you the best fruit. So while assessing any chart, you have to see, even though Surya is placed in the Lagna, it will definitely give fruits of his Karakatva, but you have to see whether this Surya is Yoga Karak or no in the chart. So this was all about Surya placed in the first house. So we have to see the nakshatra, we have to see the nakshatra pada, we have to see the Rashi, whether this Rashi is friend or enemy Rashi, we have to see the degree, we have to see the aspect on this sun. But apart from all this Surya will never leave its characteristics, and these people are self-made people in their life. So next time I will come with Surya in second house in the chart, and if possible I will show you some charts also, so it will be very easy for you all to understand. So by that time stay tuned with Planet to Soul Astrology. Namaste.